What's up, guys? Max Scoville here for Destructoid. I am here at E3 2014. It's the end of the day, end of the first official day of the show. We've been here for 2 days. I just got to check out a game that we've kind of sort of known about for some time. It is, of course, Homefront: The Revolution, otherwise known as Homefront 2. The first Homefront, that came out in, what, like 2010? That was published by THQ. People were kind of lukewarm about it, though it was sort of a cool idea. It's basically Red Dawn, the movie, where North Korea comes in and they take over, and you have to be one of the sort of the revolutionary freedom fighters on home turf, American soil, home front. That's why they call it that. Homefront: The Revolution takes place 2025, and North Korea has just totally taken over. It is a dystopian, future, and they're ruling things with an iron fist. And there's drones flying around. They have superior technology. They've got like big old hovercrafts, and they've got like cool helmets, and they're just putting their foot down on all of our American freedom. So you kind of got to help overthrow that. You've got to incite revolution. That's why they're calling it Homefront: The Revolution. It's kind of an obvious thing there. Anyway, this is Crytek developing it. It looks really pretty. Like, it's a very, very detailed game. I would actually liken it to the interiors in Metro Last Light. Like, lots of dirty, gritty things, but really a sense that there's kind of a depth there. And if you actually sit there and look around, you will, kind of see what's going on. Gameplay-wise, I would say it's pretty similar to Far Cry 3, though a bit more asymmetrical in terms of combat. They've stressed this is very much a game about guerrilla warfare, and you're really trying to just kind of help incite revolution and overthrow the bad guys, but you're not going to go in guns blazing because they will kill you very quickly. So you've got to do kind of tricky shit like sneak around. At one point, they planted a bomb by taking it and putting it in the back of a tiny little RC car, and then driving the RC car underneath one of the North Korean like police truck tank things, and as it was driving into a base, detonating it. One element that is kind of interesting to see is the cell phone, which is, it's how you kind of implement some very basic video gamey features. It's like the camera in Far Cry 3, or the phone in Watch Dogs. The familiar sort of tag enemies so you know where the hell they are. That thing is going on here. You tag security cameras. What's silly is the guy has a Homefront wallpaper on his phone. I thought that was really corny. Hopefully you can change it. I don't know. But anyway, the demo started out with, you, the player character, trying to rescue some prisoners who were being forced to wash Korean National Republic Party, or whatever it's called, off of a building. And you had to sneak in, and you had to take out security cameras and shoot some of the soldiers. And then you found a secret stash of weaponry. So you go in there. One thing what's really cool that I think is actually an interesting feature is to modify weapons, which can be done with different attachments and scopes and clips and things like that, as opposed to going into some kind of menu and having to alter it via a menu. It doesn't take you out of the game. You just kind of turn the gun on the side, and you're given an array of options to actually just do that in game. I thought that was sort of neat. Later on, the game kind of erupted into a full-on firefight, and it was not the most exciting thing because it's a first-person shooter. We've seen a lot of them. I will say it does look really good. It's Crytek after all. In terms of story, we kind of have to wait and see if it's going to kind of back up its claims of being a thing that gets you excited. I'm personally really tired of kind of dystopian, overpowered, the bad guys are ruling with an iron fist kind of things, and there's drones in every other game this year, so I'm not crazy excited about it, but it does have some potential, definitely. It seems mechanically like there's very much that sense of kind of it's stealth, but it's more like mischief stealth. It's not like if you get caught, it's over. Like it's kind of setting booby traps as opposed to trying to just not do anything, like trying to tiptoe around. And I like that. I'm into that. Oh, of course, the game is also a big, huge open world. So, it's really up to you where you go and how you approach things, though, the section of the game we were shown was pretty straightforward. I think it's kind of interesting. I guess they were saying that the world is going to react to you. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is kind of like an Assassin's Creed Brotherhood type of thing, where you sort of liberate different areas, and then those people will be able to help you out as you do your guerrilla missions against the bad guys. But yeah, Homefront: The Revolution, that's coming out sometime 2015. It's coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Yeah, I don't know. It looks way better than the original Homefront, I'll say that much. And hopefully Deep Silver won't help celebrate it by staging a fake anti-North Korea rally and then throwing a whole bunch of balloons into the San Francisco Bay, which is what they did with the first Homefront. R.I.P. THQ. Anyway, it is also really cool to see Deep Silver kind of resurrecting these franchises. I put up a different video about Dead Island 2, which is a game that they are putting out. You can go check that out on this very channel right here. There are also a whole bunch of other videos about games that I've seen at this E3 this year. You should go check those out. And if you like to read news and read other people's opinions about games, go check out Destructoid.com. I'm Max Scoville. E3 is making my throat hurt. I'm gonna go drink a glass of water. See you guys later.